Hey, good morning to our first stream of our daily marketing meeting, and thanks for joining. What is the purpose of this stream? It's relatively simple. So, we joined or started the process for a 4-day week 2 years ago. And when you start this process, you're relatively quick in a review mode of your workflows, processes, and so on. And when you shrink the time of your team, then obviously you also review your meeting culture, meeting behaviors. And we analyzed our meetings and came to the point, okay, our stand-ups are crap. Let's do some things here different. And we checked a couple of stand-up apps in the Atlassian marketplace, but also on other platforms. And we realized they are not fitting completely our demands. And what are you doing when you can't buy something? So you build it by your own. So we developed NASA, not another stand-up app. And this allows us since June last year, so since 10 years, to run super effective stand-ups. And that's what we want to show on a nearly daily basis here in the live stream, because we can record a couple of videos, promo videos, advertisement videos, and so on. I think the honest way is just showing you our stand-up behavior. So we will structure the stream in 3 parts. So one part will be I'm checking an interesting point about stand-up meetings on other articles, videos, or whatever, or agile methodologies, or other meeting types, and so on. And we'll explain a little bit about the topic. The second part is my preparation phase. So I need to prepare my stand-up. That's my daily routine. It normally takes a couple of minutes, 2-3 minutes. I assume in the stream it will take a little bit longer, so I need to hurry. And then at 10, our stand-up starts. So we do all this stuff in the stream. So it means we also run our marketing stand-up live on this stream. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy it and have fun. But let's start with a point. And I found an interesting article. It's a little bit older on Googled it. So it's relatively good ranked on Google from Nuclino or Nuslino. Don't know how to pronounce it correctly. And they writing relatively negative about two stand-ups. I mean, I think the main reason is they want to sell their tool. It's something like a Confluence, like an internal wiki tool. And they promote asynchronous stand-ups, where I partially believe in it. But they pointing out 2 things here. Well, first thing is they are saying, okay, stand-ups are disruptive. Yes, can be. But hey, guys, it is not so complicated to plan a stand-up on a good point. So our marketing stand-up, for example, is at 10 a.m. in the morning. So means everybody has finished his personal stuff. Kids are in school or kindergarten. They planned already a little bit the day and have started with some things like smaller tasks, answering emails, Slack messages, and so on. So that's not hard to coordinate. And then at 10, we start with a stand-up and then with a proper flow in the day. I'm part of a second stand-up, our cloud development stand-up. This stand-up is in the middle of the day because they also mention it here, different time zones. So that's exactly why we have it in the middle of the day. It's on 1:45 because we have a colleague in Brazil. So means for this 1:45 is the morning. So for the rest of the team, it's after the lunch break. So means we also tried here to find a perfect appointment which don't disrupt the flow from the developers. And it works really well. So it's not so complicated to plan the stand-up on a good timing. The second part, I totally agree. There's no record of discussion. And that's also the reason why NASA, not another stand-up app, has a team journal. You will see it in the stream multiple times. We strongly believe that a record of the stuff is important. For example, you are off, you are sick, you are on vacation, then you are completely disconnected from the shared information. With NASA, not another stand-up app, that's not the case because you can review the records of the last 30 stand-ups, and that's normally enough. The second reason is I'm relatively good to remember on things when somebody mentions something. So means when Reimer is sharing in a stand-up, hey, I wrote a new blog article, the draft is on Confluence page XYZ, then I potentially can't remember the title of the blog article and I can't find the Confluence page. But I can find the day when Reimer mentioned it because I maybe have somewhere in my mind, okay, it was Wednesday, Thursday last week. I'm checking the journal, and then normally the task or the Confluence page is shared via a link. And the third part why a record is super important is managers shouldn't join stand-ups. So when a manager just joined the stand-up to figure out what's going on in the team, then he changed completely the feeling of the stand-up. So means all people have then the feeling, oh, I need to report to my boss. And that's the wrong behavior. So means when a manager joins, he should join like a classic teammate with an update and so on, or don't join and simply read the journal. Okay, so if you want to read a little bit more how we implemented our stand-up and what are our structure, what's our culture there, read our blog articles about the 4-day week. And there is one article which is mostly about how we implemented our tools, including our stand-up tool. But let's start with the preparation now. So normally I would show you now that I can copy and paste my stuff from yesterday, from my update yesterday or the previous stand-up. Problem is a little bit, I made yesterday a test on production and without content. So means I will get an error message now that no items are available. Okay, I need to do it manual, but that's not really a problem. So I remember that I had yesterday a long meeting with the development team for the NASA app, and we discussed new features about additional data sources and user filter modules. Stay tuned for that. So I'm simply adding this because that's not part of my sprint. It's another ticket in Jira Product Discovery. So I'm searching for it, adding it here quickly. And we agreed that the final review of the design will be next Thursday. So means I inform the team follow up on next Thursday. So then I had a couple of other meetings, and when I have a lot of meetings, I summarize it in my update with a text item, and then I put comments on the text item. So, for example, I had a meeting with Andy about Team 24 preparations. Hey, Andy, hope you're well. And I had also a catch up with Chris. Oh, there's a typo in it. Catch up with Chris about Team 24 events and who's joining which events and so on. So now I need to remember what I also did. I had prepared something new for the team. So we are going in a peer-to-peer review process. And that's where I missed the point to create an issue for that so far. So what I'm doing now is I'm maintaining my Jira better. So prepared peer-to-peer peer marketing review. So it's a survey where everybody can give feedback to everybody, our processes and so on. And now I realize this should be a task, a Jira issue. And I easily convert this to a Jira issue. I'm doing now something what you shouldn't do normally. It's a task. I was busy with that, but not super busy. So 3 story points. It was part of the actual sprint. We adding tasks during the sprint. We have a little bit of different agile behavior there. And then I create the ticket. It's immediately now in my update. And that's the beauty when you create tickets and they are already done. That's a nicer thing. So immediately updated here. So means the team knows also, okay, it's finished. And I shared the link already with the team. So that was also done yesterday. So that was my day so far. What's the plan for today? I mean, that's the more interesting part now. Um, I have a task here from, I got it from Fredi, that I need to prepare 10-minute speed dating. And I know that this is a little bit combined with a short promo video. So both is for the Cybert Media info session. And I'm now finishing the task in the stream because they're requesting a short promo video for the Cybert Media info session. I just do it now here live in the stream. So we are joining the partner info session. It's on the Monday in Vegas at Team 24. It's an amazing event for Atlassian marketplace partners, but also solution partners. There are a couple of cool speakers here, and I want to shout out that Chris Reichert from us will join the panel discussion about AI and Atlassian, because we developed a Jira GPT on for ChatGPT. So means beauty now. I created the promo video, done. It's in the stream. And that's another nice feature. Live stream. Excuse typos or something like that. I just add this comment nun also to the Jira issue. So I'm maintaining, in my preparation for the stand-up meeting, I'm maintaining in parallel my Jira issues. So plan is also preparing the speed dating on the partner info session. There will be a speed dating with the vendors and so on. I need to have a good idea for that. I know there are a couple of meetings today. I have my calendar open here on the second screen. And as mentioned, so we have our sales and marketing meeting. The whole marketing team joins. I don't need to update this, but we have our also our Vegas demo preparation, where we train our demos of our apps, which we want to show you in Vegas. Preparation with the team. So this is a little bit longer. Then I have a little bit of an appointment conflict, because I have a 2 p.m. and vet appointment for the dog. And I need to ask Reimer if, because he planned a meeting at 2 for a new out of office feature. So can we move our out of office meeting to tomorrow at 1 p.m. For 45 minutes. So then what else is on the calendar? There's a cloud planning meeting and a small talk training. Also here quickly for the team, cloud planning and small talk training, also for Vegas. So how to start a conversation. So join our booth at, it's booth number 42, I think. So small talk training, so that's done. It's a relatively busy day, but there are a couple of deadlines. I also need to work on the marketplace theater presentation. There's a deadline tomorrow, and I'm working on a presentation with Ray from Refine. So we having a partner tour after Team 24, so beyond Team 24. I also need to work on this presentation. I'm a little bit behind my plan for that, and I think that's enough for today. Interesting fact, we learned over the time that in the beginning, people plan 10, 20 things, and then they realize, I can't finish it. So the structure of preparing it here and, okay, what can I achieve today, helps a lot to have better estimations, what could be really achieved and so on. So next questions. I have no really blockers. No blockers so far for me. Then I can set up the mood, and I'm super happy today. And I'm seeing here my summary again. So that's my preparation. It took now 9 minutes. Normally, without talking and explaining, it's really 3 minutes and so on. So, and I see that Rico is already there. So let me stop my screen share. And Rico is joining. Hey, Rico. I can't hear you so far. Microphone. So Steffi is also joining.
Hello.
Hey, Steffi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the stand-up. There's Raime. Let me add him as well.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, Raime, it looks like it's a little bit warmer in Madrid as in Berlin, or?
Yes, it's to the start of the terrace season. Standups are going to be today here from today onwards
Yeah, in Berlin
until
it
it's
ended.
too warm.
In Berlin it ended already. So it's, we are back to 8-9 degrees.
Okay, yeah, no, that's a bit too much. I don't want to put my gloves on.
Yeah. So there's Freddy. There is Andres. We can't see Andres. Where can we see more people? Here's Andres. So, who's missing?
Hui.
Hui is missing so far, and Tian is traveling today, so he will not join. So let's wait another minute before we start. So how's it going? Everybody fine?
Good.
Great.
Yeah.
Perfect. Freddy,
Mhm.
the t-shirts are there.
I know. I already.
Oh, the Team 2 ones.
Yeah, they're looking really cool. So also the backside, I know, Steffi, you don't like it so much. That's so chaotic, but it looks amazing.
I'm happy that you are happy.
I'm totally happy.
It
Good.
looks like a very Bjorn t-shirt, but I have to say it looks very fitting to an American tour. So
Yeah.
Morning,
Perfect.
just a quick check. Does my audio work now?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Perfect. Then Hui is not joining, but I would say let's start with the meeting. Hui can then read the team journal. So let me share my screen. Let me figure out how we can do it full screen and with a little bit overlay. Perfect. And now who is joining? Or yes, I can see her. Hui, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Perfect. So we have a black camera from you, but that's not a problem. We just start with the update now.
Okay.
It's fine. So good. Let's start. Enter the meeting lobby. So I explained already in the stream how we do the preparation. I showed my preparation and so on. And now we are immediately in phase 3 of the stream, the live meeting. So Hui, and your update is the first one.
On Friday, I worked on our partner page and reviewed the content and design from my side. And now it's ready to hand over to Jaime for final review. By far, I really like the design already, and I think we are having a good product now. And then we also had a meeting related to Catworks to strengthen our partnership. And I also booked the ticket for our team week in June. Yes. And and then also today, I'm building the Zoom landing page for our US trip, and also some administrative tasks, some small things related to providing the relevant information to the ACE leaders, and then also the long meeting day as usual.
Perfect. Cool. Thank you very much. Steffi.
Yes. Yesterday I started with the task act timer product page in Figma, and I finished it, handed over to Rico so he can start building it in WordPress. And I'm also working on the feature mockups. I also had a short briefing with Kapi yesterday about a LinkedIn event image. And I also reviewed the partner page and commented in a task for Rico. And today I need to finish everything what's related to the task timer product page, and will also work on the LinkedIn event image.
Cool. Looking forward to it. So for everybody in the stream, Task Timer, our newest app already in the marketplace. Rico.
Yeah, I fixed yesterday the CTAs that we wanted to implement the new versions of it for out of office and NASA. I'm going to have another review with Kapi today about the content and if we need to insert another one this afternoon. Then I'll be meeting with Fredi this afternoon about some updates on the shopping site, our swag site. And of course, I'm going to start laying out the egg timer web page. And yeah.
Cool. Perfect. Thank you very much. And Rainer.
Yeah, so yesterday, Tian and I managed to set up the LinkedIn event and the ad behind it. We're already getting some registrations to the page from. It's funny because we set the target to be Americas and Europe, and we're getting like random locations. But I guess it's okay. But something interesting for sure. And I already changed the hero image to the first version that Steffi provided. The thing we're gonna try to do now is get Alex and Rodney and Farmanandi's approval to also be featured there. But they already said they're happy to do the demo, so I don't expect any resistance. Then we replace the new header with the new header with everyone in there, and I think that will do even better for conversions and attracting people to the event. Today's meeting heavy because it's several trainings for the Team 24, and we have an approval meeting for the new project admin flow. So that yeah, as you know, the idea is to give more power to project admins and to have a very transparent flow for them. And we do need to have some time to review the Marketplace Theater presentation and make sure it's finalized and it's ready. We're happy with what we're gonna submit because Freddie said 17th is the final date.
Yes,
I remember 16th. Yeah.
No, it's tomorrow. I double checked yesterday.
But perfect. Yeah, awesome. But it's the last 24 hours basically when we can make changes.
Yeah. Then maybe let me quickly jump to my update because I have a request to move our out of office meeting to tomorrow because I have a vet appointment, an urgent one with the dog.
Okay.
Too. So it would be great when we can move it to tomorrow 1.
The problem with tomorrow, but I'm confident that we are in alignment with the details. But tomorrow Michael's off because it's his rest day.
Okay.
So,
yeah, then let's do it without Michael. That we're getting this done, and then it's fine for me. Cool.
Okay.
Thanks. Yeah, also my update quickly. So we worked yesterday on the definition of, or more finalizing the design for the additional data sources for the NASA app. On Thursday as a follow-up, and then we hope to have the final designs. Fredi, then we can potentially reach out to the one customer who requested exactly this feature to show him the designs and so on.
Yeah, perfect.
A couple of catch-up meetings, one with Andy about the Team 24 preparation. So what, to your point, Reimer, what we said with Andy, Alex, and Rodney, we will do a Zoom session next week when everybody is already in the US time zone for preparing the live demo for the Marketplace Theater thing.
Okay. Join if you give me like a not very inconvenient time, or if it's late in the evening, then like 10 p.m. is also good for me.
It will be Wednesday afternoon German time zone. No, US time zone. I need to figure out. We find we find a place.
Yeah, I'm traveling on Saturday, so yeah, we'll be there on Sunday.
Yeah, right. You're a late joiner in Vegas, so
Yeah,
you're the last person who's joining. Yeah.
yeah, I'm always the last one to join.
Okay. Then, yeah, as you have seen in Slack, the peer-to-peer review was prepared yesterday. So all details are on the Slack message. Today, I've also on the list the marketplace theater thing. So potentially, I will schedule a quick meeting for us, Reimer, for today and also tomorrow that we can finalize it.
All right.
The is these 10-minute speed dating stuff. We're still working on an ideas. The short promo video for the partner Cybert Media info session is done in this stream. So I finished it in this stream. So I had simply a shout out to the partner info session here in the stream. And that means this one is done. So couple of meetings. Raimi, you mentioned them already. 2 trainings and so on. And yeah, then also the Beyond Team Tour presentation also need to be finished. Potentially not today, but I need to work on it.
Bjorn, sorry, one last thing, just to double check. You have a blocker extra fresh video tomorrow at 2. Can I ignore that and just schedule the meeting anyways? Already set?
Let me check. Tomorrow at 1, it's 3 on my side.
Yeah, tomorrow at 1 is good for everyone, it looks like. Okay, let's do it tomorrow at 1. Yep.
Cool. Perfect. Then, Andres.
Yeah, so yesterday I finished the Smartsheet template. Steffi, I already took the screenshots for the NASA mockups. I just have a question about how should I hand over this for you. So maybe if you have a few minutes at some point today, let me know. We can quickly
Yes,
check
yes.
that.
Just ping me.
Super. Yeah, great. And I have a follow-up with Marvin regarding the support ticket I was working on for today. I am checking also on the CRM an issue with one sale, also the meetings from sales and marketing, account planning, and Hui wanted to also check with you if you have some time, maybe today, maybe during the week, to check from the partner page, the new partner page, what do you want to track? So I can also add these tags as well, so we can start tracking this. And Rico, you mentioned that you're working already on the CTAs. Can you create a specific class for each of these CTAs so I can also create tags for this?
I muted Rico. Sorry, Rico is back. So, okay.
And that would be it. Thanks.
Cool. Thanks. Then Friedi.
Yes. Here it is. Yeah, I started to create content for Shopcore, our demo instance for Team 24. I updated the apps and I started to check the content that is already there. Then I searched the Moss invoices. I'm done with that. So everything is set for our orders for Team 24. And I also responded to some of the onboarding mails and the Team 24 emails we sent out. Today, I will go ahead creating content, what is missing there. I wanted to finish finally the screenshots for the NASA FAQ, which I started weeks ago. There are some meetings. We have the sales and marketing meeting and the meeting with Rico regarding the shop updates, because there are some major updates and we need to check that nothing of our settings changed with that. And I also started to prepare a list for the stuff that needs to be purchased while in Vegas. So the guys who are going, that you know exactly what you need to buy at the store. And the blocker for me is also the theater session final deck, because I'm gonna upload the one in Björn's account.
Yeah. Is it the deadline is tomorrow at which time exactly?
There is no time. There's just 17th of April. That's what.
Okay, so means end of business US time. So we can
I
upload it
wouldn't-
in the middle of the night, in theory.
If you want to do that, I'm not
Exactly.
sure everyone else would to do that.
Let's wait until midnight to upload it.
Yeah. Okay,
Just for the
perfect.
adrenaline rush.
So perfect. Then we are done. Thanks for joining. See you in the sales and marketing meeting in Zoom. And yeah, thanks for watching the stream and see you around. Bye-bye.
See
Bye.
you.
Bye, later.